All right, last batch of articles. SEGA is sending their assassins after you niggas who keep hating. They said, we are tired of you slandering Sonic. Sonic is cool. Sonic is hip. Sonic is hot. Sonic goes Super Saiyan. SEGA uses social media user for SEGA sues social media user for excessive slander and insulting comments against employees. So if y'all need a friendly reminder of why you need to calm the fuck down on social media, because some of y'all take it too far, death threats, bodily harm, threatening to see people in person at events. It's just video games. You don't have to play them. Friendly reminder. Contrary to what your favorite Call of Duty streamer and 2K streamer says, gaming is in a great space. There are more games to play than ever. You do not have to play all these shitty Sonic games. Well, we know you didn't play them because the last Sonic game that came out, it reportedly only sold 4,000 copies. What was it, Sonic Superstars last year? Ace didn't even buy that shit. You don't have to buy that. You can play Baldur's Gate 3. You can play Elden Ring. You can play College Football 25. There are tons of great games to play. I can keep going. You niggas choose to play Fortnite. You choose to play Apex. You choose. What do you mean we're in season 9 of NBA 2K24? Nigga, get a life. No, the grind is not, a video game should not be the grind is life. No. Life is too grindy for that, okay? Got the Marvel Rivals beta coming back out. I'm excited for it. Anyways, SEGA said, though, they tired of all the excessive hate. Criticism is fair, but some of y'all take it too far. Let's read along. SEGA has revealed it's taken legal action against social media users for harassing one of its employees, warning that it will continue to pursue legal remedies or criminal proceedings should similar occurrences happen in the future. And I say, good. Get off these niggas' dick, bruh. Don't ever forget this shit is video games. It's pixels, zeros and ones, colors, textures. Get off a nigga dick, bruh. Why are you so mad? Video games are an escape. Why are you so mad? The other day when JG was playing Radon and Elden Ring, that nigga was raging, and rightfully so. It's a hard fight. And I had typed in the chat, don't you ever forget, before you throw that controller, that shit is $70. And then this light-skinned nigga flex, I ain't got no $70 controller. He got the $200 Pro Xbox controller. My fault, OG. Don't you ever forget, that's a $70 controller, and some of y'all got scuffs. Some of y'all got elite controllers. Calm the fuck down. Before you threaten to choke somebody's kid out over fucking Sonic Superstars. Remember, it's a video game. God damn. I don't care if that shit did cost you $70 and it was your last $70. You shouldn't have spent your last $70 on a video game in the first place, fuck nigga. Get your priorities straight. You the one that rolled that dice. And now you mad the house wins? Let me tell you something about gambling. The house always wins. Why do you think 2K keeps pumping that VC into your games? Anyways, he said, lock these niggas up. The company, which published a consumer harassment policy last year, reiterated its stance on social media harassment in a post on its Japanese website. Providing context, it explained it has been dealing with an individual who has made excessive slanderous and insulting comments on social media against one of its employees for a long time. After the individual failed to improve their behavior, SEGA continued, how bad do you have to be where these niggas know your name at the office? Here goes Paul again, threatening to cut off my foot because we put a purple skin in Call of Duty. The company was granted access to the person's information through the court. Since then, it's reached a settlement with the individual agreeing to pay damages to our employee, delete the slanderous and insulting comments, and refrain from such actions in the future. Don't you ever forget, they can serve a subpoena that gets your IP address. It is not hard to find you. And by the way, there are several ways to get your IP address. They can get it from your computer and they can get it from your phone. Paul is crazy. SEGA adds it will take similar measures against anyone that breaks its customer harassment policy in the future. We consider slanderous acts against employees, such as announcements of violence, acts, threats, and intimidation, to be serious human rights issues that damage the dignity of employees and lead to a deterioration of the work environment. Yeah, it lowers the morale. We do not tolerate any harassment behavior. And in order to respect all employees and protect their human rights, we will continue to take appropriate action based on customer harassment policy when we judge any behavior to be malicious. It then suggests that customers familiarize themselves with the harassment policy. You shouldn't have to familiarize yourself with any harassment policy. Calm down. What's going on? What's going on? You mad? You mad your girl left you? You mad you got laid off? Like, life, I get it. Life hits. Shit can be hard, but this is not the way. This is not the way, guys. Mess with the wrong person, all of a sudden you're getting swatted. That speaks to society. Remember when that was like a rare thing? It feels like it's a more common thing than ever. Like, there was a, I don't know if y'all seen the article. Apparently there was some like charity thing going on where like somebody bid $500,000 to game with Pokimane. First of all, you know it's no women doing that. If I find out my son bid $500,000, I was talking to my girl about this. I was like, if I find out our son bid $500,000 to game with a woman, I was like, I'm disowning him. No, I failed as a father. What are we doing? We harassing game developers. I seen a video yesterday about a dude who's $50,000 in debt from donating to streamers. This man admitted, he called into a show. He's like, I don't know what to do. He called into a show. He was like, I got a wife and kids. And he's like, I've been down bad. And I just been donating to streamers and it just makes me feel good. It's the rush, the chat, when you drop 100 subs in the chat. You have a wife and kids, dude. What are you doing? What is going on? I seen that. That's wild. You seeing that shit? And I say this shit all the time. Like, I joke, yo, drop 5 subs in the chat. If you can't afford it, please don't do it. Please protect your peace of mind. If you want to support me financially, cool, but do it because you can. Don't put yourself in trouble over nobody. What is going on? We gotta promote more therapy. I just went on a whole tangent. Get a rush from supporting your family. That's what I'm saying. Get a rush from going to T-ball practice with your son. What the fuck? Ball on a budget. Ball on a fucking budget. Real life Twitch addict, man. I don't know what's going on. I saw someone admit to donating $500 to a streamer every stream just to time out his bot notifications and wonder why he in debt. I don't know. Shout out to Michael with the sub, man. Shit getting spooky. Especially for Ubisoft. Ubisoft has delayed 2 more games. As part of the company's earning announcement, the French publisher revealed that mobile games Rainbow Six Mobile and The Division Resurgence are no longer expected to release in the fiscal year 2025. No, not Rainbow and The Division Mobile. The development teams are using the additional development time to ensure that these experiences deliver on expectations. Ubisoft added that it's hoping the extra time can help its teams optimize each game's key performance indicators. Translation: we haven't figured out a proper business model for these mobile games, and we need more time developing and optimizing it because we're down bad. So it's not Star Wars, it's not Assassin's Creed, it's just mobile games. What happened to Extraction? Rainbow Six Siege Extraction? What happened? That game fucking sucks. That's what happened. That game was gonna fail right away. Nah, facts. You 2K niggas need to drop 20 subs in the chat. Who the fuck has any expectations for Rainbow Six Mobile? The reason why studios keep trying to penetrate the mobile market is it is big. One of the biggest games in the world is still PUBG, and it's PUBG Mobile. It has a big competitive scene in China and India. What business people would refer to as emerging markets, because it's like politically incorrect to say third world countries. Although China's not a third world country, but like they call them, like Brazil, an emerging market. Brazil, I think, is pretty big on mobile too, PC gaming. So like that's why it has nothing to do with the US market or even the European market. It's more so other emerging markets. They want to tap into that because a lot of people out there can't afford consoles or PCs due to tariffs or it's just too expensive in general. But everybody nowadays has a phone. And phones are getting more powerful. A lot of phones these days have the power of like late gen PS3, Xbox 360 graphics, and they will continue to improve. Eventually we'll get to a point where phones are doing PS4 games and PS5. We will get to that point. Still got to solve that control issue, but you can't connect an Xbox or a PlayStation controller via mobile, via Bluetooth. So you have a lot of people. It's not big on Twitch, but if you go on YouTube, go to YouTube Gaming, you'll see a lot of Indian streamers, massive followings, channels you've never seen before, playing mobile games you've never seen before, streaming it. It is big. It is big. It's just not big in the US. And I don't know if it'll ever get as big there, but like it's a thing. That's why they want to do it. There's money to be made. He said the more you know. Shit, I can show you. Every time I go on YouTube Gaming, it'd be shit I've never seen before. I don't even know how the fuck do I get on there? See gaming. I had one client drop 10 stacks on a mobile game. See? How the fuck do I get to the live section again? Oh, live. Go live. Then where's gaming? Look how hard it is to fucking navigate this shit. Does anybody know how to get to this shit? You can play emulators a lot. A lot of Indians be on mobile games. Yeah, and the thing is, like, India has a population of 1 to 2 billion, I believe. It's a lot of money to be made. It's a lot of money to be made. I don't even know how to get there anymore. I've only ever accidentally been there. You can go live in the shorts feed too. This is why. Oh, here we go. Top live. My bad. Let's see. Look right there. Number 3 game on YouTube. Battlegrounds Mobile India. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I've never heard of that. Counter-Strike 2, Call of Duty. College football is up there. Let's see. Look at all these channels. All a bunch of like there's a huge community. There is a world outside the United States and Europe, chat. This is a business play. And these people are doing better numbers than me, way better numbers. This dude got 10,000. She got 4,000, 3,000, 1,000. These niggas is playing mobile games. Cash plays. Look at this shit.
Please ignore this shit.
So when you ask why are they so why do they care? Yeah, they want that Rainbow Six Mobile. They're getting money out there. It's not bots. No, these are real people. Once again, India has a huge population. India population. They're almost at 2 billion. They've surpassed China. Hella bread. Get it in where you fit in. And if there's one thing we know about capitalism, they're always trying to find new ways to grow. So they're trying to tap into new markets. And then also think about it too. When it comes to mobile game development, I'd imagine, just to educate a guess, I'd imagine the development costs are not as high. Something like Rainbow Six Siege Mobile, they're just flipping assets. They're just lowering the textures, lowering the scale, optimizing it for mobile. It's an asset flip. It just requires a little bit of, manpower to flip that into something and optimize it. So the cost is low to create a mobile version because you're just remixing it and you're putting it out on mobile and you're making a shit ton of money. And then they're going to put exclusive skins, exclusive game modes. They did that with Apex Legends Mobile. There were exclusive characters that never came to the console and PC version of Apex that was on mobile, and game modes and features, things that I wish would have came. They were actually really fun. That would have came to the PC version, but it never did. It never did. Got to get out of the US box. Get a passport. Get a passport, people. Get a passport. See how people are living. Business tips with TBH. Don't be afraid to make $1 somewhere else. Splitgate 2 was announced today. Can I just say Splitgate, man. If you don't know what Splitgate is, it's a game that's inspired by Halo, but it's a combination of Halo and Portal. Halo gunplay, but then you can open up portals and jump through them, which creates crazy plays and shit like that. Crazy strats. Really fun game. Had been out for like 3 years. I remember I played it, made a video about it. Nobody cared. Everybody said, shut up. I remember specifically somebody left a comment on my video saying, stop being a going against the grain YouTuber. Then some big white YouTubers played it 2 years later, blew up. I was happy it was having its moment. Even though I didn't get my flowers, you know, gotta wait for the white people to co-sign it. Jokes aside, though, it sucks to see what happened to this game because it's made by a small developer team. Nah, it wasn't a flop. This game, when it blew up, what happened was, remember, they announced Halo Infinite multiplayer would be free to play, and they did a Beyonce album style drop. Remember, they just dropped it out of nowhere. So it killed all the momentum Splitgate 1 had. And it sucks too, because Halo killed its momentum, and for what? Halo Infinite fucking sucks too. So this is one of the rare occurrences where a game got killed. It was a victim of circumstances. It wasn't because the game was bad, lack of promotion, just... And then in this day and age, when you lose momentum, it's hard to get it back. But Splitgate 2 is coming. It's coming. Hopefully they get a second chance. I'm rooting for them. Even though people swear I'm negative.
Do you worry about living up to the hype?
I don't worry about anything.
Same thing happened with Titanfall 2.
What's the
Titanfall 2 was sent out to die.
point of putting your life on the line if you're not having a little fun?
If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, then you don't want it bad enough.
I'm gonna fight.
4.
Victory becomes a choice.
Fuck being sick.
You take it. You don't.
Why does it feel like, are they incorporating a story? They going all out. I don't think there's no gameplay in this.
3.
Nah, I'm gonna play that game. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kunutsugami. I might play it because it's on Game Pass, but I got a lot of games I gotta play, man. I'm not gonna lie. I re-downloaded Sekiro too. I'm tired of y'all asking me about it. I re-downloaded it. I might play that a little bit today. Might play college football and then Sekiro today, and then tomorrow Flintlock and Sekiro. You said a word? Yeah. Also, yeah, because people were asking me to finally beat it since I beat Elden Ring. I thought about it and like I was like, all right, because Flintlock, the PR team told me Flintlock is only 20 hours, and I'm not playing college football seriously. I do feel like I feel like I can beat Flintlock pretty quickly. So like there will be a gap between Flintlock and Wukong and Star Wars because those don't come out till the end of August. So I'm gonna try to beat it before those come out. I'm tired of you niggas asking me about it. Also, my girl started playing it. I'll be damned if she beat me before it. She beat it before me.
2. 1.
Gotcha. Restart the whole game too? Nah, I'm not restarting it. Because remember, I restarted it in 2022. I in Spanish. I think it was like after I beat Elden Ring, and then something came out that was new. That's the issue. There's always like something coming out that's blocking me from playing it. I'm playing Flintlock on normal. I'm not playing shit on hard. So like I've already beaten. I'm just gonna take the plunge and dive into the deep end. We're gonna just get my ass beat. Whatever. I'm not gonna start over again. But we're doing a Dominicano playthrough. It'd be crazy if they put a story mode in this. Excuse me. Wait, do they have their own version of like armor lock? Where like it's an AoE that slows down people? Is that what they're hinting? What would story even be about? I don't know. Anything's better than Infinite. I'll definitely be playing this though. I'd like to Splitgate.
You know you don't get extra points for style, right?
Well, when I'm done, they're gonna have to change that rule.
Muting chat.
They say if this was free? I don't know. Was the last one free? I would hope so. They make it free. I'm in 2025. 100,000 views. People are excited. They're going to have momentum. The first one, they had to get it out of the mud because nobody had heard of it. But because people played the first one, that's good. 100,000 views in less than 24 hours. It's got momentum. That's good. People are paying attention. Please be good. Please be good. We back, baby. Halo's in the mud too. PS4 and Xbox One. Oh yeah, it is. PS4 game. There you go. I mean, it doesn't look like a graphically intensive game. It's more of a gameplay first type of game. And then last but not least, we got some Wonder Woman leaks from 4chan. Take it with a grain of salt. It's Unreal Engine 5. It doesn't mean it's going to push graphics to the next level. It's just running on that engine. It's said to be open world. We'll have the Nemesis system and take... Oh, we read this last week. This is old. My fault. I read this last stream. My fault. Let's go in the sub box then. Literally all Halo players want is Reach or a 3 remake. What do you mean Reach? They already made Reach. What are you talking about? Switching my account. Session official Paris DLC launch trailer. What? Power Wash. Diablo 4 new class. I don't really care. Oh, you mean like a remake? Yeah, I would take a Reach remake. Nice little reach around. There was some 343 industry news. I didn't save it. Does anybody know what that was about? Dungeons of Hitburg. Did anybody know what that 343 stuff is about? ODST was top tier. I never played it. Sonic Generations trailer. I'm copping that probably. When that shit come out? New character in Overwatch? Is it? Whatever. Pokemon Unite. Oh ho. Oh shit. What is this? I would also like new games too. Pretty much. New JG video. Flintlock trailer. They just need to let Halo breathe. Give it a break, man. I don't understand. Like, I feel like one thing these studios need to understand is that I feel like Halo is my generation's, like the older generation's game, but it doesn't resonate with the Fortnite crowd. I feel like that's another reason it's not succeeding as well. That's another reason why new IPs are important. New IPs will speak to new generations. Not everything can be Mario. Enlisted. What the fuck is this? The 343 stuff was an article about them overseeing a new studio's new Halo game, but it was false. Okay, so it's not even worth reading. Okay. I was telling my family that I've never been a suicidal joke you always say, and we were on the floor dying. You got to keep it real. Let them know. Never been. You never know who coming for you. I don't really see nothing interesting in the sub box. What is this? FC official reveal trailer. Okay. X-Defined accolades trailer. Yeah, I got an accolade for you. It sucks. Star Wars 10 minutes of new gameplay. Oh, excuse me. Did you see the latest Wolverine Deadpool trailer? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to watch it because doesn't it come out like this week or next week? I'd just rather wait for the movie. I don't want to spoil nothing else. I've seen enough, like I'm gonna see it, you know? I'm gonna see it. Dead by Daylight Tomb Raider. Star Metal Crusaders. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to get spoiled. You know these Marvel trailers, they be saying too much in it. Did y'all see the new Captain America trailer? That looked aight. Liza P trailer. What the fuck? You see rumors Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as Doctor Doom. What? Is that like, how does that work? Is that supposed to be like Cottonmouth coming back as fucking Blade? Like, how does that work? That Captain America looked aight. I don't believe the Doctor Doom shit. Doctor Doom was a Tony Stark variation in the comic books. Yeah, good off that. Shonic, stage comparisons. I pray that there's more than like 3 new levels for Shadow. I hope there's a lot of new content in this. Whoa. Shadow's going so fast. Look at the graphics. Whoa. So cool. I'm deaf to anybody who uses AI to draw Sonic furry porn. You should draw it with your hand. Wait, why are they redoing Sonic Heroes levels with just Shadow? What the fuck? I want a Sonic Heroes remake. This is no fair. Yeah, we get the point. I mean, I would hope the graphics look better. We're like 4 generations apart from this. So it was GameCube compared to now. It's generations. That's why. LOL, it's a big F you to the community. Man, remake Sonic Heroes or give us a Sonic Heroes 2. Swords of Convol. Whatever, nigga. Is this an anime? Gameplay. Coming to the PlayStation 1. Enlisted. That's about to be a lot of you niggas when World War III breaks out. Enlisted. Won't be funny. All them Unk jokes. You gonna wish you was Unk when World War III break out. Yeah, come into the PSP. Control your squad and switch between soldiers. Fight for all the key fronts of World War II. Yo, one thing I really hope, because I'm gonna click off this trailer. I'm sick of World War II shooters. One thing I really hope, I will be 34 in like 2 or 3 weeks. August 8th. Don't forget, drop 1 million subs that day. That's my birthday. By the time I reach 65, no, what's the retirement age? 68? By the time I reach retirement age, I'm always gonna be a gamer. But when I get old, I probably won't be able to play like From Software type games because those require fast reflexes. I'll probably have to play Kirby or some shit, but I'm always gonna play games. I don't know why I said Kirby, but you get the point. Something more casual. By the time I get to retirement age, I pray to God that the United States of America, and specifically developers from the United States of America, stop making World War II shooters. When I'm on my deathbed, like, ready to croak, I just pray that before I die, niggas stop making World War II shooters. Fucking get over it. God damn. There's only so many ways we can explore this angle. There's so many guns. You know niggas is out of ideas. When Call of Duty World War II came out and them bitches had red dots on fucking Tommy guns and shit. And the funny part is nobody even batted an eye. You know why? Because most of you niggas make TikToks in school, so you don't pay attention. There were no newsflash chat. There were no red dots in World War II. Just iron sights, unless you had a sniper rifle. That was not realistic. So when niggas complain about fucking Assassin's Creed DEI Samurai not being historically accurate, make sure, let's keep it 100 across the board. You had black soldiers in platoons with white soldiers in Call of Duty World War II with red dots on Tommy guns. You niggas is dickheads. But I'm so sick of this shit. I hope by the time I die in the next fucking 40 years, they stop making these fucking games. Get over it. God damn. Paul, storming the beaches. Paul. Dude, Paul's been dead for fucking 5 generations. And we salute him for what he did. But like, let's not just celebrate him storming the beaches of Normandy. Let's also highlight the fact this nigga came back from fighting World War II to call my grandpa a nigga and tell him he can't get a bank loan. He wasn't fighting for all our freedom. God damn, bro. That's the only World War II game I will accept now. A real World War II game. Let's talk about it. With separated platoons, with the Tuskegee Airmen. I want to see some. I want to see a Vietnam. I want to see a Vietnam shooter that explores the United States government and all the fuckery they were up to in Vietnam, and also how platoons. Because you can find these videos. You can find these videos on YouTube. How black soldiers were constantly discriminated against, but still had to fight alongside their brothers. Which, by the way, for those of you unaware, and you're only gonna learn things like this on the stream. Y'all know that dapping each other up, D-A-P, dap. It's not dab, dap. Y'all know that comes from Vietnam. It comes from the soldiers in Vietnam. Even dapping each other up. This right here. This is rooted in racism. Y'all know that? This right here. That's rooted in racism. That comes from the Vietnam War. You said I never knew that. Look this shit up. I've seen a documentary on this shit. The soldiers were being discriminated against their fellow countrymen. And whenever they would see other black soldiers in the camps in Vietnam, they would dap each other up. It's an acronym for dignity and pride. So like, you know what it meant when you dap somebody up, you're showing them love, but that's literally what it means. Dignity and pride. It's an acronym. Ain't no way that can't be real. Look it up. It stands for dignity and pride. It comes from Vietnam. Make a real World War II shooter. Make a real Vietnam shooter. Literally everything in it. It's all rooted in racism. They said General Patton used to insult injured black soldiers. He insulted all of them, bruh. My grandpa taught me that. Look it up. This is what they don't teach you in fucking the school books. You said I just Googled it. It's true. I had no idea. When I found that shit out like a long time ago, it just made me even more happy because it's like, you know what it means, but it's like, damn, I didn't even know that shit is rooted from our brothers in Vietnam. That and the elephant in the room comes from the Negro in the wood pile. This shit is fucking crazy. I'm just sick of, let's make a real war shooter. Let's talk about it. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Come into the Vita. All right, let's see what this shit. Remember earlier in the stream, they putting hella fucking microtransactions in this bitch. Season passes. These youngins, Castlevania skin. The graphics look good. My boys and I always wanted an Assassin's Creed game where you start off as a slave. I mean, yeah, there's DLC for that. It would be cool if they did a Civil War Assassin's Creed, but I don't think they'll ever do it. Just because, like, I feel like it's such a touchy subject. Like, it would be fire if you played an assassin who started off as a slave, and then you work alongside what's old boy, the abolitionist. You could work alongside people like Harriet Tubman, and then what's the white boy from West Virginia? What was his name? John Brown. And and then there's like a whole conspiracy, like the Templars are trying to control the slaves to bid their due. Like, that would be an easy story to tell, but I feel like it'd be too controversial because people don't like to talk about slavery. Also, I'm not gonna lie, you can't do a slavery timepiece unless we really talk about what the fuck slavery was, because I don't even think most Americans understand what that shit is and how traumatizing it is. Like, look up what bucking is. I'm not gonna say it on stream. Like, I don't want to see no slavery game where fucking, and that's why I like Mafia 3. I feel like Mafia 3 was the first game that actually depicted the black experience somewhat accurately. I don't want to see no game where it's just niggas picking cotton. Like, that was an aspect of it, but like, there was some. I want a mission where, y'all know, a lot of like, and I've never been suicidal, by the way. You know, a lot of modern medicine, at least in America, was progressed through the fact that like a lot of black slaves, a lot of women too specifically, were experimented on. Like, I want to do a mission where you got to rescue a bunch of like slaves that are getting experimented on in the name of medicine and shit, just doing nasty shit to us, bro. That's the type of shit I want to see. Like a real experience that really showcases the ugly of America, basically. Henrietta Lacks. No gameplay? saw some devious shit about how slave masters are encouraged. Things to glad to keep the number. Shit is crazy. They ain't showing no gameplay. I don't care, dude. Here. I'm acting. I'm gonna play. I ain't gonna play this shit, Chuck.
This month's IGN First is Star Wars Outlaws. We'll be diving deep into Massive Entertainment's open-world adventure into a galaxy far, far away throughout July, with new behind-the-scenes looks and features. We've already explored how Massive...
Shout out to the 700 we got in here. If you new, hit the follow button. I'm sick, but I'm working through it.
Setting. And now we're thrilled to bring you a full mission of exclusive gameplay, taking place on
Mafia 3 fucked me up.
Planet of Tatooine.
Yeah, it fucked me up too, because like it was like shit in there. I'm like, damn, like this is real. But like I had watched like a developer diary before the game had came out, and the studio behind Mafia 3, they said they worked with a lot of black historians to make sure things they depicted were as accurate as possible. And this is one of the times where it was like it felt like they weren't lying if you play that game, but you'll never know that unless you hear a black person talk about that game, because a lot of the reviews don't bring up a lot of the stuff that game tackles.
Expert mission takes Kate on a journey involving a Jawa and a Sarlacc pit as she journeys from the sand to the stars. Enjoy.
Surprised they didn't call that game woke. That was before that era. Back then they would have called it SJW. This showcase is pretty bad.
Hey, I heard you could put a turret on my ship.
I just looked up bucking, fucking insane.
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth. Forgive the intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh,
I don't care about the story. Come on, gameplay.
Free.
Save it for the game.
what is that?
Say you sound like a minion.
Stay sharp.
Ride around in open spaces. Oh, look, an enemy camp. Let me guess, she's going to survey the camp and then take out all the enemies, and there's going to be a piece of treasure in there, like other Ubisoft games. Far Cry Sand Nigga. Assassin's Creed Sand Niggas.
It's a dead Sarlacc. Who knows what's crawling around down there?
They didn't hear the speeder come by? Bro, this is Far Cry. Even got the fucking binoculars too. I'm gonna guess you can mark the enemies and then it'll highlight them red for you. Shout out to Manny Cut with the sub.
We're going in next.
Down the booty hole. Calling it, this might be DOA. This game might be DOA, but not because like the game looks painfully average. It might be DOA because it comes out at the same time as Black Myth Wukong. It's either the week before or the week after. And you know, people's money is limited. I feel like most people are probably going to pick Black Myth Wukong above this. If this game does sell well, it's because of the hardcore Star Wars fan base. Maybe that wasn't interested in Black. It's hard to tell. I feel like it's a 50-50 on whether or not this one's going to be successful or not.
You good, buddy?
I've been playing Flintlock already, 6. Star Wars 1313 should have never been canceled. I feel that. Yeah, I would say wait for the reviews to come out on this game.
What do you see?
Got eagle vision. Yo, chill, monkey. Yo, this thing is, I'm gonna pirate this game allegedly. Chill.
Finally. Sorry, droid.
Yeah, Eagle Pulse, not Eagle Vision, it's Eagle Pulse. What the fuck was that frame rate? Did y'all see that? Yo, is this the Switch version? Yeah. She got robbed.
Hey, come back here. That's my tooth.
What's the name of the TikTok emulator you got? TikTok emulator? What are you talking about? Are you talking about like the handheld emulator that I got off of TikTok? It's called the Ambernick something, the handheld. It's called the Ambernick something.
Wait.
Just look up Ambernick handheld. They have like a million different ones.
All right, next.
I want to say it's like 505 or some shit like that. The deserts of Cleveland. When the water ran out. I just got the same one as Fire. Yeah, mine came preloaded with like 20,000 games.
All this for a tooth.
Yeah, like honestly, this game doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look bad. It just looks really average.
They're headed for us. Oh, got the tooth. I should get out of here.
Mine is the 35XX. I have the one. It's shaped like a Nintendo Switch. I don't know which one it is, to be honest, but it's nice. Okay, she got the grenade launcher. Can these developers try something new? Hopefully the story. Yeah, the story is gonna have to hard carry this game. I mean, that's always been my prediction. I think it's the 505 that looks like a Switch. Yeah, that's what I think it is too.
Here, straight from the second mouth.
Yeah. Shoots a blaster multiple times, the enemy dies while screaming. Other enemies. Is someone there? Ubisoft AI. Hilarious explosion. Is that the one we're talking about? Yeah. So we're not the only ones who spotted this shit. That's fucking funny. 10 solid minutes of don't pre-order energy. Oh no. The game itself seems cool, but it doesn't look off, but it looks awfully unpolished. So no one's gonna mention how unacceptably bad those ripples look at 450, 550. They don't look good, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's nitpicking. Like I'm not playing games for water rippling. That's the type of shit where I'll be like, yeah, I get it. We hate Ubisoft, but come on. We're playing Puddlegate now? Come on, man. Truly next gen we deserved. Gotta be freaking everybody's commenting on the explosion did look really bad though. The more I see the game, the less. That did look really bad though. Star Metal Crusaders. Hot waifus. Metal music. We need Force Unleashed. Depends on how they're making it. Fat asses. Dump trucks. Where's the gameplay at? No wonder they spent the first minute or first 30 seconds showing ass. Look at this gameplay. They showed all this ass because the gameplay is ass. It's all smoke and mirrors. It always is. This is a day one ignore. That's all I got for y'all, man. Let me hop on a fucking